Hey, how's it going? Oh, that can't be good. Um, I may need those later. I'm just gonna put those over here for now until I can figure out where they go. Hmm. Anywho, welcome back to astrometica. So, last night, um, I got running around in here and I tried to come up with the craziest base that I could think of on short notice. So this might look familiar. We are in the vehicle bay. There's my car. We got a couple of power cell chargers and a medium storage over there for them. And, as usual, our vehicle module fabricator, because that's the only place it actually goes. And, yeah, things have changed. So I've got all my tools. And if we take a look at our power board here, I currently have a power capacity of 15,000 and I'm using 4,781 and producing 185 units every 5 seconds. And there's a reason for that, and probably those loose screws. So, before I show you in here, let me show you out here the monstrosity that I have kind of created. So we're over here by this gold dome, and there is our toxic zone over there. The warp gate is over there, which is where my horizontal base is. My vertical base is up there, and what I've created now is this thing. And yeah, it's kind of huge. Um, so if I wasn't playing in creative mode, this would probably take me about a week to put together, gathering all the resources and everything. But yeah, uh, I've nicknamed it DS1 just because, Star Trek. Um, so over there is our vehicle bay, which leads over into reception right there. And then, of course, we have this, which is where we make our vehicles. And that leads over up these stairs into here, where we've got our services. I've got all the fabricators in there and research and everything, and a whole bunch of storage. And if we continue on past that down these stairs, that is where the administrator of the base sits. Now, you might notice there are an absolute ton of large batteries all over the place on this thing. And on top of every one of the habitats in here is the big solar panels. And then I've got 4 rows of solar panels coming off the side here with two. So I've got that plus two extenders on each one. And I've got the same thing over on that side. So from this one right here, which has two solar panels, if you come back to this hallway on either side, there is a vertical one that goes up. And it comes up and connects into a T right here, which then leads you into the second level there. And this area here is just kind of a meeting room type thing because you've got two tubes here that lead over into this one. And this one right here is the restaurant. And there are two of them. So there's a restaurant on this side. And then if we go over to the other side, this one over here is also a restaurant. And if we continue up the corridor from there, up to here, this is the lounge, and we've got a bunch of uh, yeah, couches all over the place in here. And from here, if you go down this tube to there, that is meeting room number 1, and there is another one on the other side right there. That is meeting room number 2. Now from the lounge, if you go out this tube, up here and over there, this is the observation deck with a couple of couches in there, and you can sit around and you can look at all of this around here from this room. So yeah, this is what I built last night, and which is why I've got a few screws loose. Uh, so let's actually go inside and I'll show you what I did in there. Okay, so we come through in here to reception. And then over here is that other one where the vehicle constructor. Now I've already got a car down there. I could make another one if I wanted, I guess. Or I could make that little motorbike. But I'm just going to stick with one car for now. So if we go around the reception desk and we go up these stairs, we get to the first vertical hallway here. And that is services over here. So there's our storage on that wall. And then we've got upgrade stations, recyclers, fabricators, research, a smelter, and we've got a teleporter. So yes, this is DS1. And then if we continue across here, there's the administrator's office over here. Nice little office. Got a desk and chair there, and he's got a couple of sculptures and a little garbage basket over there, and some plants, oxygen. So if we come back from the administrator's office, services is right there, and then we've got the restaurant and the lounge upstairs. So let's head up to the restaurant. Now, this, of course, isn't the restaurant. This is just the kind of meeting area in between. Those right there, and there are a couple more in the restaurant themselves down there. Those are the photo. Go into decorations here, and where are they? Nope, they're in the advanced. My bad. That is the wall photo player. So there aren't many pictures in there. Any screenshots I've taken of the game are available to put up there. So I've actually got to figure out where the file is that those are stored and drop a couple of pictures in there, and then I will put them up on those. So if we go through over here to the actual restaurant itself, we've got a couple of tables here with some couches in the corners and tables along here, with one big table right here for a whole bunch of people with a nice little window behind them. This little hallway here is where all of my solar panels are out there. And this hallway, there's one on either side, just links the 3 pods together so that you can go around the outside if you want. Now from here, that leads back down to the garage, and this leads up to the meeting rooms. So the restaurant and garage are down there. This is meeting room number 2. And this one kind of goes back to Star Wars. Yeah, the Jedi Council room. But we've got all kinds of windows around here that we can, look out at the base and just, marvel at the behemoth that it is. And also look out at everything else. And then if we cut across from here, we go to the lounge. And we've got couches all over the place so that we can sit and look out at everything. And then meeting room 1 is exactly the same as meeting room 2. And then the little hallway over here goes up to the observation deck. And I purposely put a glass hallway here so that on your way there you could, stop here and take a look at these monstrous rocks that we've got all over the place here. Um, and of course, look down on the rest of the base. And yeah, so yep, there's the gold dome. The gate is right over there. That alien thing is over there. Still haven't figured out what that thing is yet. And there's our toxic zone. And of course, where is it? I thought I could. Nope, nope, can't see it from here. Over there was our starting point in the game because there's a couple of domes over there. There's that other massive toxic zone that I think they're still working on. I went and flew into that and I didn't find anything. So I don't know. And there's the planet that we can't get to yet. Maybe one of these days. There is a star over there. It's kind of hiding behind that rock right now. Warp gate's right there. There is another star over there because I took my little car and I flew up there and looked around and yep, there's a star over there and then a star over there. So we've got kind of an orange, yellowy orange horizon over there, and then we've got a green, yeah, and there it is over there, and then we've got a green horizon over there. So, yeah, not sure if the toxic stuff has anything to do with that glow over there, but it's possible. Uh, yeah. So this is the yeah reason I have screws loose and I've lost a couple of marbles along the way while building this thing. Uh, but I didn't have any marbles, so I had to settle for screws. Uh, but yeah, so as impractical as this base is for one person, seeing as this is a single player game, um, this is something that you can build in here. You could build even bigger if you wanted, the size of that rock if you wanted to. Although this thing is probably about a quarter of the size of that rock. So there is that. And if we go down here, ooh, 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 sit down. Oh, well, apparently I found a little glitch there. I can't walk, apparently. Oh, there we go. Now I can walk. Let's go back down to the garage. There we go. And we're walking again past reception, back to our little car. So that is a great place to get certain resources and stuff. That asteroid right there, there are two asteroid miners, broken asteroid miners, right by there with a bunch of blue and red little robots protecting it. Um, I don't recommend going there unless you've got some really, really good weapons and stuff, which we don't have in the game yet. Because those little guys, um, it'll probably take you about a dozen tries to take out one of them. They are super tough and they gang up on you. Um, I flew over there. One of them came after me, and then his buddy noticed me, and he came over, and the two of them were just beating me up. I didn't last long. It took me 4 or 5 tries just to get my stuff back from that area. I had to come over the top over here, replenish my oxygen, and then sneak back this way and hope that they weren't looking and grab my stuff and then just zoom out of there as fast as I could. So, yeah. But those two broken asteroid miners, uh, you're probably going to want to get near them because you need to scan those in order to make an asteroid miner to mine that particular asteroid and a couple other big ones that are lurking around all over the place. Because then you can get lots and lots of resources out of them. Like that one is a copper. And I know that somewhere over there by those domes, there is another one for quartz and another copper one as well. And I'm sure some of these other big ones that have iron in them and stuff, you could use them for that too. But yeah, that is what I've built. And I'm going to get back to actually playing the game. Um, maybe tomorrow I might have another crazy idea and I'll build something else like this over here in my creative world. But for now, I'm going to get back to the regular game and continue playing there. So until then, I'll catch you later.